We are left here in this desert place, wondering how we've fallen so far from grace.
It's been a horrible few days reading the news coming out about the sexual abuse within the Catholic Church. Now, I knew and you knew that there was a lot of abuse within the Catholic Church, but to get statistics like within Australia that 7% or more of the clergy have abused those who are vulnerable, it just breaks my heart and makes me so angry. You see, I became a priest because I wanted to bring hope to people. I wanted to bring life to people. I wanted to bring Jesus to people. But these people in authority, these priests, religious and teachers, took that very responsibility, that very authority given to them by God to bring hope, and used that power to take away hope. You see, I'm called, you're called, we're all called to be the hands and the feet of Jesus, to bring this love of a perfect God. But they did the exact opposite. And I cannot understand why people would do that. In every fiber of my being, I desire nothing more than to give hope and to give life. And just to think that these people who have the same vocation as I do did the very opposite. It's like even walking through the streets, it's embarrassing to say that you're Catholic. It's humiliating, humbling to say that you believe in God and that you go to a Catholic church. Why? Why is it so? But the truth remains that the Catholic Church still is the body of Christ. It is the wounded body of Christ. But we're still called to go forward and to bring hope to the hopeless, with much less credibility, I'm afraid. But still, we are at this moment where we're faced with truth, and I thank God for that. But it is a horrible truth. But we can choose at this point. We can choose either to be led by a spirit of fear, or we could go forward with a spirit of humility and love, by choosing to pray for those who are vulnerable, by choosing to love the unlovable. You see, over the last few years, I've been attacked 3 times, twice physically and once verbally, and that was quite aggressive in itself. And I'm defenseless because there's nothing really I can say in a situation like this, because they are right. Their pain is true. Their pain is real. Maybe their aggression is not right, but their pain is true. And now as we face this and we continue to face this, our reaction should be one of love, and to bring healing and to bring hope in every circumstance we can. We are still the body of Christ, wounded, but still called to love Jesus with all our hearts, to serve the church with all our hearts, and to serve the world and bring hope and bring life. I pray that through all of this, that the church as a body of Christ, imperfect, because it is made of imperfect humans, has learned to fall to its knees and to cry out to God for mercy. Let us, through this, fall to our knees and remember our first love, that we're called to serve Jesus, to bring hope. Let's now move forward, knowing that our vocation, our call, is to bring hope, knowing that we are still called to be the hands and the feet of Jesus in this wounded world.
Bring us to